People down there just don't care about anything. Yes, you have the commuters who keep their head down with their earphones in, but there's a lot of other people who are just being themselves, and even if that means being crazy, then so be it. I had recently moved to New York City from New Jersey, and I was doing the commute on the subway every day, and I was seeing all of the crazy, bizarre stuff that's happening down there. And I realized there's no platform where this is all captured. So when you're forced into, the subway system and you have nowhere to go, that also puts a lot of performers and buskers, that's gonna put them in front of you, and you're gonna have no choice but to deal with them, whether it's for the good or the bad. The opportunity Subway Creatures has given me to meet other people has been amazing. I've met some of the most talented people. I've also met some of the most creative people. Just recently we worked with an artist who painted him as one of the seats in the subway. And the whole project went so well, and it got picked up by the national news. It's projects like that I get to be a part of that are really cool. When I go through content, it's very hard to try and top the next post. I'm so desensitized to the content that I'm seeing that I sometimes pass up on stuff that probably a lot of people would love, because I'm just like, oh, that's just another clip. I want to work with the talented people. I feel like if I have a platform to give them, where they can kind of get their name out there and whatever their talent is, I would love to be able to help them. The account's gotten to a point where it's now just growing. It has a mind of its own, and it's growing exponentially sometimes I don't even post, and it'll just keep growing. I had never imagined starting this, that it would be to the point it is now. So when I hit 100,000 followers, I was ecstatic. Next thing you know, now it's 500,000. And then all of a sudden, here comes 1 million. When you have that many people looking at your account, you got to make sure that the stuff you're putting out there is safe, and you're not doing anything detrimental or dangerous that's going to put anyone in a bad spot. If there ever is someone who goes viral and they reach out, I will take it down immediately. I can't guess who wants to go viral, who doesn't. If there ever is an issue, I address it immediately, and that's something I really try to stick by. There's a group called Improv Everywhere, I believe they're called, and they do the No Pants Subway ride every year. Last year, I figured it was time to kind of get involved with this, being Subway Creatures, and that being a big event in the subway. So I reached out to a porn star named Asa Akira. She was totally game for it, and it was a fun experience. And we did our own thing. We did a scavenger hunt. The loser of the scavenger hunt actually had to get naked on the subway train. And this was also during the time when New York was going through a cold spell, but it was a lot of fun. And at the end, Asa was the one who wound up taking her top off. And the crazy part was that no one really reacted to it on the train, which I thought was pretty interesting. One of the long-term goals for Subway Creatures is I would love to be able to give back in some way, and that's what I'm actually trying to do now. So when I say give back, I'm trying to showcase and highlight a lot of the talent in the subway. Maybe make them go viral, and maybe if they're a musician, they get a record deal out of it. I just feel like there's so much talent that goes unnoticed, that if I have the opportunity to have a platform where I can showcase these people, I would love to do that. Also give back. A lot of the time when you go into the subway, you see a lot of homeless people a lot of homelessness, and it's really sad and tragic. So like I did with the shoes, if I can give back in any way, I would love to be able to help with that as well. Obviously, New York has a huge homelessness problem. So if there's any good that I can do giving back with that, I would love to be able to help in that as well, and I'm already taking the steps to do that.